sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels... The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner, their rookie at quarterback.
To say he had an impressive game last week, Mike, might be the understatement of the season. I mean, to break Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record, a record that stood since 1951, I'm not sure if we can expect him to replicate that here today. But at this point, I'm not sure if I put anything by him.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Falcons offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. As the gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 36 yards. Down at the 12. It's the 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught at the floor. And the Falcons will be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the wall.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense cautious thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Right for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, deep ball for London. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is downfield to the tight end. That's his 3rd catch of his first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Going up top. That is brought in. And the move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big time.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
You tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
That one, take it in. John Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass. Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining. So you get opportunities at certain down and distances in certain parts of the field to use that extra down. It changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least that's 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I have it. So I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the right. That's pitch. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 22 yards there.
That's
First down, Atlanta.
Falcons. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. Continuing. Tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's the tight end. Pitch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss of 2 on the play.
Third and
It's
goal.
Third down and goal to go.
Back to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for Ray McLeod. Incomplete. Brings up 4th.
Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over. And it'll be second down.
On the coverage.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
You think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
That's to Mooney, complete right side. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throw over the middle, caught by London. Still going. And he's into the end zone yet again. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They bring him down to 9 until he gets the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
That's good for a Falcons. First and 10 at the 45.
First down, right back to Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26
yards. Good for 26 yards.
That's good for a Falcons.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Third and 9. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gets himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
17-yard line.
Here's the option, running right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple
He
on
was
the
taken
play.
down by
It is
Boye.
third and 10.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
On the move left. That is caught to the goal line and in. High hits. Touchdown Falcons. His 12th touchdown of the year. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Falcons offense ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And this is going to be incomplete. Incomplete. That is great. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Head off. It's Algier. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 11. We're going again here with Algier. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Scrambling to his left. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A run here with Algier. And they'll stop it. At least gets an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Algier. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
An 8-yard gain.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance.